Hello, today we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of gi against no gi. Alright, every time people join a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy, they have that question in their head. Why should I train with the gi if, like in a real situation, the person you don't have the gi and then it's going to be, like a self-defense and you don't have the grips and this and that. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple of examples because people. I personally am a strong believer, and I've been doing that for more than 22 years, and I'm a strong believer that training with the gi only gonna empower your abilities of training without the gi. Okay, and the examples of that is just if you go to the best grappling no-gi tournament in the world today, the champions of all divisions are only guys that train with gi their whole life. How do you explain that? Against guys that train without the gi. Jiu-Jitsu in Brazil was created with uniform, the gi, was developed like that. It's way more technical, but Paulo, I shouldn't train without a gi then. No, you should train both. I'm just saying that, one is almost like playing chess and playing checkers. You can be really good at checkers, but if you're going to go play chess, you're not going to be as good as. But if you play chess, when you go play checkers, it's a little bit easier. That's kind of an analogy we make, because like Jiu-Jitsu have with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with the uniform, we have grips. It's hard to defend. You have to always be giving your best. You have to be the most technical you can be, And because you're giving your best, you're always thinking. You always exercise your mind, your body. That makes you grow and progress faster. When you train only without the gi, because it's slippery, you don't have grips. So most of the times you keep going around the same situations over and over and over. And because you're going around the same situations, you don't have a lot of variety of techniques. You end up just becoming an average Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. So my suggestion is like always go for the one that's like more technical. Always go for the one that you have to think more. You have to try new stuff. And then when you come to no-gi, you just gotta do is adjust, and it's really easy. Like every time I go to no-gi tournament, I let it go maybe a month or three weeks prior to the tournament, and start to adjust to the grips, like, oh, I don't have the gi, but you can always grab something else. And that's just a little detail. Everything else, is much easier to learn. That's how everybody has learned before, is using the uniform and positioning, looking for your best positioning, the best techniques, It's not about only grab, alright? It's about positioning. So that's our opinion about the difference between gi and no gi, and along my life, and I believe like since you just came to the United States, and I've been watching it really close, and nothing proves me wrong. It's always the results, and people that come here and train, I always see that the guys that are more technical, they come with the gi. Okay, here in Guillobel Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy, we have both programs. I want to make sure that all my students learn the fundamentals of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with gi, and also have the chance to switch, when they want, or every week if they want, to no gi, but never only to no gi. Okay, because that's our program. That's what we believe. That's how we make our champions here. Okay, so that would be good advice. And if you're willing to research, go ahead and research. If you're willing to give a try, and find out for yourself. But that's 22 years of experience that I have, and that's my advice to you.